We're asked to simplify the expression 4x cubed minus 7x squared minus 2x over 3x squared minus 2x minus 8 times 6x squared plus 17x plus 12 over negative 8x squared minus 14x minus 3. Well, we begin by factoring numerator and denominator. We common factor x out of the first numerator, and then we continue to factor each of the other numerators and each of the other denominators. Then we get to our next step, which is to state the restrictions. In this case, we have 5 factors in the denominator, and only 4 of them lead to a restriction, because negative 1 cannot equal anything other than negative 1, so we don't have to worry about restricting its value. So, stating our restrictions, our first restriction is that 3x plus 4 cannot equal 0. Isolating x means x cannot equal negative 4/3. X minus 2 cannot equal 0. Isolating x leads to x not equaling 2. 4x plus 1 cannot equal 0, which isolating x leads to x not equaling negative 1/4. And 2x plus 3 cannot equal 0. Isolating x leads to x not equaling negative 3/2. At this point, we are able, after having stated those restrictions, to go back up and start canceling out factors that are common to numerators and denominators. And since we're multiplying these fractions, we're allowed to reduce from one denominator to the other numerator. Okay. So x minus 2 also cancels out. 3x plus 4 cancels out. And 2x plus 3 cancels out. And it's important to note that each time we cancel out like this, what we're doing is dividing. And since we're dividing, we're leaving behind a quantity of 1. So what ends up happening is we have x times 1 times 1 over 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 over negative 1 times 1 times 1. Multiplying all that gives us x over negative 1, or in other words, negative x. And then we recall our restrictions: x cannot equal negative 3/2, negative 4/3, negative 1/4, or 2.